Lads, Angel Reese is currently about to be suspended. She has 7 technical fouls on the season. And if this was last season, in a 44-game season, she would have already been suspended. She would have already...
Angel Reese is walking a dangerous tightrope that could very well end with her being benched from the WNBA. Her recent emotional outbursts on the court, complete with lash-outs that stunned both fans and analysts, have put her under the microscope. With the number of technical fouls she's racking up, a suspension for accumulation is looking more and more likely. And frankly, it's about time someone addressed this growing problem head-on.
Not only does bricklayer Ratchet Reese lead the league in turnovers, she also leads the league in technical fouls with 7. And if she gets one more technical foul, her goofy ass is sitting down to be suspended for a game, man, because she can't control that ratchet bad attitude that I tell y'all about all the time.
Angel Reese has already piled up 7 technical fouls in just 22 games through July 2025, and that's an alarming rate for any professional athlete. One more, and she's in serious trouble. WNBA rules are crystal clear. 8 technical fouls trigger an automatic 1-game suspension. The league even raised the threshold this season, bumping it from 7 to 8 to account for the expanded 44-game schedule. But despite that extra cushion, Reese is still walking dangerously close to the edge, and every game feels like she's one emotional flare-up away from crossing the line.
You got Angel.
Reese.
We're dribbling. Cross.
WNBA and Angel Reese.
Fouled. Ooh.
The dribble. A lot of ball on that play. You can see by the facial expression of Marie. She knew she had a lot of ball as well.
I can see it.
Angel Reese going inside. She's using her size and physicality, trying to push Kalundikova off the space.
Angel Reese has already drawn 3 fouls, and I think she just got attacked.
What you got, Angel? We're dribbling. Applause the dribble. A lot of ball on that play. Applause you can see by the facial expression of Marie. She knew she had a lot of ball as well. Angel Reese driving inside, using her size, trying to muscle for space. But here's the kicker. She's already drawn 3 fouls, and now, yep, looks like she just got hit with a tech. Would you like me to clean this up into polished play-by-play commentary style, like something you'd hear from professional broadcasters, while keeping the intensity?
It is genuinely one of the funny things about this is that her fans are arguing that none of the techs are warranted. They are all warranted. Like, what are we talking about? Every one of these techs are warranted. I'm not joking when I say this. They're like, oh, 4 over 7 techs have been from double techs. Yeah. Something happens in the game and you square up to your opponent. It's a double tech. And your opponent, you go head to head with your opponent's a double tech. It's never not been a double tech.
The WNBA has a growing problem on its hands, and it goes beyond Angel Reese. The league is allowing too many players to get away with being overly aggressive, not just toward opponents, but even toward their own coaches. This year has exposed a disturbing trend. Technical fouls are on the rise across the board. According to ESPN, players had already been whistled for 92 technical fouls before the All-Star break in one recent season. That's 11 more than the entire previous year. Coaches haven't been immune either, racking up another 30 technicals with nearly 20% of the schedule still left to play. It's a spike that signals more than just competitive fire. It suggests discipline, respect, and league control are all starting to slip.
Man, goofy ass Ratchet Reese out here doing so great on the court with that bad ratchet attitude, racking up tech after tech after tech, man. Fake ass point forward, leading the league in turnovers because she wants to act like she's a point guard so bad, to act like she's better than Caitlin Clark when her ass can't dribble or do anything. How the fuck are you a forward leading in turnovers because you want to try to be a point guard so bad with no...
The league's head of officiating has tried to brush off the spike in technical fouls, insisting there was no league-wide initiative to crack down harder. But the numbers don't lie, and neither do the players. Around the league, stars have noticed the shift. Dallas Wings center Liz Cambage even spoke out, saying she once got slapped with a technical just for giving a referee a look. That kind of hypersensitivity from officials, mixed with growing frustration from players, is the perfect recipe for emotional volatility. The exact same volatility we're now seeing play out with Angel Reese.
People are picking up on is when she is walking over to the bench and she slaps the clipboard out of her coach's hand. And you guys, my honest reaction to this when I first saw it, I was just laughing. It's kind of like the reaction that you're seeing from me right here. I wouldn't look into this too hard. I know it's already become controversial because they're like, oh, if another player did this, there would be think pieces written about it. And
if you're enjoying this, don't forget to subscribe, because now we need to talk about the moment Angel Reese truly crossed the line with her own coaching staff. During a crucial timeout, less than 30 seconds left in a tied game against the Washington Mystics, Reese stunned everyone. In a burst of frustration, she slapped a clipboard right out of assistant coach and Crosby's hands. The moment, caught live on national television, went viral almost instantly, sparking outrage, debate, and serious questions about professionalism and respect inside the Sky Locker room.
The emotional decline continues for Angel Reese. The temper tantrums, the complete loss of emotional control continues for the Bayou Barbie, as well as the Chi-Town Barbie and Double Double Barbie, and whatever other alias that Angel Reese has decided to give her.
Crosby, who also serves as the team's vice president of basketball operations and strength and conditioning coach, was simply trying to communicate with Reese during that timeout when the Chicago Sky star lost her composure. The raw emotion and open disrespect in that moment was a shocking act of public defiance, one that exposed the deep, ugly cracks within a franchise already teetering on the edge of collapse. It was a snapshot of the emotional immaturity that has plagued Reese throughout her second season. And it wasn't an isolated incident. Earlier this year, Reese openly admitted that she and her teammates were tired of being cussed out by head coach Tyler Marsh and his staff. That kind of remark isn't just venting. It points to a fundamental breakdown in the player-coach relationship, one that goes far beyond normal competitive friction.
But there is the part of me that's like, is this really necessary? And shouldn't Angel Reese be able to market herself at this point without invoking or even, insinuating some sort of attachment to Caitlin Clark? Because if I'm being honest about it, people say that moment was huge. It will live forever. That moment will live forever. But Caitlin Clark was on this trajectory already. And if anyone has benefited more from the attachment, at least from an attention standpoint.
Angel Reese's decision to roll out her Reebok Angel Reese 1 Meb Bounce colorway during the All-Star game wasn't just about fashion. It was a calculated marketing play. She knew Caitlin Clark's role as captain would guarantee massive ratings, so she seized the moment to showcase her shoe on the biggest stage possible. On paper, it made sense. Leverage Clark's spotlight to elevate her own brand. But in practice, the move felt transparent, like an opportunistic attempt to ride Clark's coattails rather than letting the product speak for itself. And now, the timing could not be worse. Reese is staring down the very real possibility of suspension for piling up too many technical fouls. If she gets sidelined immediately after her shoe launch, it would send a brutal message to fans and consumers alike. The face of Reebok's new basketball push can't even keep herself on the court. That kind of bad optics could tank momentum, damage her reputation, and turn what was supposed to be her breakout marketing moment into an embarrassing misfire.